Hello, hello, my dear friends. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Okay, so today I'm going to do episode 100 and hashtag JJ sketches, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in a quick minute. First, I want to read God's Word. I'll get one out. Let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap, if we faint not. Galatians 6:9. God is our refuge and our strength, a very present help in trouble. Psalms 46:1. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, so next thing, let me do my shout outs. I'm going to repeat my shout outs from, I did a video earlier today, but it went out this afternoon. But I'm just going to I'm going to go ahead and just reread them, plus I have a few more. Okay, Susan Gazaway, Paper Crafting, Gwen the Trash Witch, Crafty Deirdre, Mary Jo's Crafting and Dolls, Selena, Candy from Candy's Crafty Creations, Tammy from Mystic Creative Cottage, Dee Dee Paul, Susan Gazaway, Paper Crafting. Thank you, Susan. I wrote you down twice. That's okay. And Betty Ann Flood, 835. Now, Betty Ann does not have a channel. I mentioned her before, but she is very active on Instagram. She does beautiful, beautiful things, and she should have a channel, but she doesn't. But she's, like I said, she's very active on Instagram. If you use Instagram, check her out. Betty Ann Flood. And I have no idea if I'm pronouncing this right. Janine. I'm going to spell it Jeannenie. Sorry, but thank you, ladies, so much for watching and commenting. I really do appreciate it so very much. Now, I said this in my earlier video, but I'm going to say it again. Tammy, and I think I may have said her I did say her name wrong earlier. I said Tomorrow's Creative Cottage, but it's not that. It's Mystic Creative Cottage, and that's Tammy, which you probably see a lot of her comment on your videos if you're a YouTuber. She's a wonderful lady, and I'm not sure when her channel is going to be premiering, but she did give me permission to mention it because I want to give her a little bit of a jump start. So, all right. So, yeah, so I'm doing hashtag JJ Sketches today. This is episode 100. This is hosted by Trish from Crafting Whimsy. Unfortunately, Trish had an injury or something, so she is out recuperating. And Susan from I Totally Love It has been covering for Trish while she's recuperating, which is so very nice. So thank you both of you ladies for hosting this. I think this is such a fun hashtag. I really am enjoying it. I think I think this just has so many applications in our journaling. So okay, so today we're doing it's card sketch number 288, but this can be found at www.sketchandcraft.blogspot.com, and I'm going to link Susan's channel and hopefully the video where she gives the link to this. If you're interested, you can jump in anytime. Okay, so I'm taking a little bit of creative license with this. And I'm hoping that maybe this will work for a topper for my orange journal. I guess I won't know till I get it finished, really. Okay, so this is apparently on a dark base. So I'm just going to glue this on here. Actually, it's double-sided, so I'm using the opposite side. Oh, I do want to ink these. And I'm going to try my new daubers. I don't know if they're going to work or not, but I'm willing to give it a try. This paper, I love it. It came from Echo Park. I think it might be Cartabella, but it came from Echo Park. And I love it. It's such a nice heavy weight, but it does have a major white core, so and I really want to emboss this piece right here, but I don't have an embossing folder that goes with the theme, so I just decided not to do that. I'm just trying to cover up this white that's showing through in here. So I am just about finished with that journal, the orange journal. I just have to put some ribbons in and some lace and put a topper on it because it's fatter than the green one. I feel like I need to put a tie on it. So I will probably do that tie when I put this topper on. So my first departure from the sketch that we're working on was rounding my corners, but I personally, I guess on a card that is, you know, the square corners really do look much better, but I like the look of the rounded corners myself. I thought I went around this, but maybe I didn't. I had a doctor's appointment this afternoon for my migraines. I've been getting those. This will be my third or fourth treatment. I think my third. And I have to say they have really helped a lot. I haven't really had a bad migraine. I've had some like stress headaches, which are totally different than a migraine. But I really have not had any migraines in several weeks, so I'm thankful they're working. The injections don't hurt. There's like 35 injections. They put all around your hairline and the back of your skull and then on your shoulders. They don't really hurt. It's one of those very small needles, but it pricks like crazy, and depending on where they put it, it hurts a little bit. I mean, you know, it's not bad, but who likes to be picked 35 times? All right, so I'm going to put this in here. Like I said, I think, I don't know, maybe I'll just use my glue. I know it's not going to warp anything. I just have to not squirt it out all over the place. A little bit closer to the edge. I thought about using some of the foam tape or foam dots on here, but I decided not to since I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or not. I won't really know until I get this. I need to put my glasses on. I really won't know until I get it all put together and lay it on top of the journal and see what I think. Well, that looks sort of kind of straight, I hope. Okay, and then this piece goes right here. As it turns out, this is almost exactly the same size as this printed out. And I didn't do that on purpose, but I think it's a good size if I do put it on the top of my journal. I think it'll fit nicely. And because it's a fatter journal, like I said, I think I'm going to need to put a tie on it. But I think I could use eyelets, but I'm always afraid to do eyelets with that thick chipboard. It's pretty hefty. Okay, and I think this goes right about here. Maybe right about there. So I hope everybody's had a good day. Okay. Now, this is not a tag, it's just another piece of, actually it's the back to this, so, but I thought it went well, and I didn't want to do a tag, so I didn't. I'll glue this on. And this goes. Right about there. I am going to use this little doily. It's way too big, I know, but I don't care because I like it. And I think it looks pretty on top of there. So that's my other departure from what's expected, I guess. Excuse me. I was gonna say I'm gonna sneeze. I feel a sneeze. I'm just trying to dot some little pieces of glue, little dots of glue here and there, so this will stay down. So this is going to go. I'm going to put it all the way over to that lighter brown piece. And I need to kind of soak up some of this excess glue. Then I cut this out of one of the pieces that came with the paper pack. It was actually a big rectangle, but I figured my circle punch would work, would do just fine. It says thankful, grateful, blessed. So we're gonna put, and this is also my sentiment. So once I finish this journal up, I will be able to put up all my fall things. I hate to say goodbye to them, but you know, you just got to move on. And then I have this little flower that kind of matches that rusty color, I guess. So I'm going to put it right down here. I would rather it be a leaf, but I didn't really, I should have fussy cut some leaves. Not fussy cut, but die cut. All right, so here's the original, and here's mine. So I hope you all like it. I know it's not exactly the sketch that we have here, but it's my interpretation. And I do like it, and I'm not going to pull out the journal right now, but I think it will go okay on there. I think it'll look nice. All right, everyone, that's all that I have for now. I love you. I pray for y'all every day, and I'm thankful and grateful and blessed for each one of you. So thank you for watching today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.